Welcome to Slow Home Studio. Too many people live in badly designed houses, and we want to change that.
Today's topic is air conditioning units, and I started thinking about air conditioning units because I stumbled upon a website by General Electric that ranked all of the most common household utilities and appliances in terms of how much energy they consumed. And not surprising, air conditioning units were number one. And that makes sense because obviously in the summertime when the temperature goes up, you always hear about all the brownouts and the fact that the electrical grid can't keep up with the demand for cooling.
So the first thing to do from a practical sustainability point of view is to think about how do we reduce our air conditioning load. And well, I have a simple answer. Don't buy an air conditioner and don't use it. Of course, that's an easy thing for me to say living in a cold climate in Canada, maybe a little bit more difficult to take if you're in a hot climate. But nevertheless, it is possible to significantly reduce the amount of air conditioning that we use in our houses, and we do that through design. If it's a badly designed house, then it's just a hermetically sealed box and we just are going to use a big machine to just pump cold air into it. We don't need to do that. There was a whole long generation of home dwellers that did not have air conditioning and they were just fine. And they did that by passively cooling their house. So what we need to do is we need to think about old style design where we've got through ventilation. We need to have 2 windows on opposite walls in every room, and then throughout the house we need to have the ability for there to be a gentle flow of air movement. Most particularly, we want to try to create a stack effect. And what that means is that we have a vertical space, usually a stairwell, that has an operable window at the top. Not many stairwells have this right now, but they need to. You can easily retrofit one. And what that means is that warm air always rises, and it rises to the top of that space, and it needs a place to evacuate. As soon as it does, as soon as it goes out of the house, what that's going to do is it's going to create a vacuum that's going to naturally start to draw the cool air close to the ground into the house in the late afternoon. And what you'll get is a stack effect where you get this ventilation circle in which the cold air or cooler air will be drawn in and the hot air will be expelled.
But if you do have to rely on air conditioning, you want to choose one that is energy efficient. And tomorrow I'm going to outline how to do that.
See you then.